Hey people, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's approaching towards midnight. Time is around 11:30 here in Dhaka. First of all, I do apologize if you hear some noise because I did tell you we have some issue with this where I live here. With plenty of noise at late night upstairs. There's some horrible neighbors. I think they're straight up from rural areas. I would complain 2-3 times. Just absolutely no botheration. Just keep dragging chairs and tables. And what you're gonna do? You're gonna fight with them anyway. So if you hear some noise, I'm sorry about that. So I do have two videos. I'm changing the angle a little bit here today. I'm facing the other way. That's usually I do from that side. So I have one individual review and one list. Hopefully you can hear me. The first fragrance I'm going to review is going to be from this Kismet Moscow from Maison Alhmabra, Lattafa. This is something I bought in recent times. I did think the packaging looked fine. And this fragrance is inspired by something very popular from the house of Kilian. I think Vodka on the Rocks. Okay, I do have Aqua Brandy and Angel Share, and then this 50 ml bottles. I think they are. Oh, sorry, no. Vodka on the Rocks is the. Is it that one? The shape. Anyway, Vodka on the Rocks is like you guys know. So it's kind of like a fragrance that did not work for me. I did not buy it. The ginger, whatever the moon ginger dash, whatever the blue bottle was beautiful, but I could not buy it. So. Could this be a good solution to that? Okay, we'll see. So first of all, this fragrance costs not so much money, under $30. The original Kismet and this are different. The original Kismet was a dupe of, I think, Rocha's mustache, Rocha's mustache, and also YSL Tuxedo. That was a very nice fragrance. This one, let's see how it, plays out. Okay, so you get this nice little sturdy box. This is like a niche presentation, which I really like. And for the price, I think this is very beautiful presentation. If you open it, it looks very luxurious. Okay, if you see, it looks very luxurious, and that's where the bottle stays. I find it very pretty. Okay, and these are made in UAE, Lattafa perfumes. The bottle here is standard, nothing crazy going on here. There are a lot of reviews on this. You can see the original Kismet had kind of ambery juice. This one is yellow juice, and both sides I think got some printing or something design. Cap is like that. Bottle is very heavy. The glass base is very heavy. The cap is not snug fit. Neither does it click onto place. So I'm not very happy with the cap, even though it has weight. I wish this one had better, how to say, grip or something. Okay, so show you the spray. I sprayed on the box. I don't want to wear something late night. Okay, so there you go. I did spray. Sprayer is good. So let us settle down. If it's always give it some time to dry down on your skin, because when it's watery, high likely the fragrance may be having some alcohol which will disturb your nostrils. So this perfume is very simple fragrance. Okay, in my humble opinion, I found some similarity to Vodka on the Rocks, but on most part I think it could be a good fragrance on its own, like a unisex style perfume on its own for both genders. Price point wise, I have no issue. Price is very, very good for 100 ml. I think, let me double check. It's a 100 ml EDP. Yeah, it says on the box. So it's good value already if you are looking for value. The amount of juice you get is good. So when I smell it, it's a very pleasant, citrusy, musky perfume. Very simple. I do not get anything boozy. Vodka on the Rocks. Vodka actually, to be honest, has no smell, and I'm not the biggest fan of vodka. The reason being, I personally think JD Shivas, like whiskeys, are much more playful, if I may say so. Just like, some people do like red wine and stuff. For me, vodka is something is like off-putting, even if it's the most expensive one. The smell of vodka gives me like this, I don't know, spirit vibes, so it's just not, not my cup of tea. So smell of vodka there's no smell for vodka, but you get kind of like alcoholic smell when you sort of open the bottle. So Vodka on the Rocks basically means perhaps with the ice and all that. So this, I remember Vodka on the Rocks. I smelled it a few times, but I did not like it. And when I smelled it, the dry down of that is like this, but the opening had this kind of like alcoholic, it's like a vodka. It smells like vodka. It's kind of off-putting, right? So it's kind of cool, icing opening, and not much dry down apart from the musk. So this one holds the musk and citrus very well, but that boozy vodka I do not get from this. So in a way, it's a good thing for me, but to many people will be a little bit disappointed. Longevity from this is also not like the original Kismet. Original Kismet lasted like on me 5-6 hours. This one lasts on me in the highs of summer 3.5 hours. Okay, so longevity and projection in this high heat, it's above average. Okay, I'm not going to say it's poor because our weather is too extreme right now. So if you look at the weather right now, for me this is okay, performance is okay, but the projection and sillage is on the softer side. It is very simple perfume. Okay, it's not doing much. It's just a very comforting perfume if you want to wear something safe. Okay, let's say you want to go out or you don't want to smell like too much of perfume, or you want to go for work. Yeah, going for work, this fragrance will be great. This perfume I think will work fantastic on women, because I think if they spray on the hair, this will smell very nice. And I think the overall musky citrusy thing that's going on, maybe a little bit of white florals, whatever is going on, I think it works. It's soft, gentle, and it reminds me of some Narciso Rodriguez perfumes. Okay, so it's in the unisex side, not very masculine, but I would not say this is a perfect replacement for the Kilian, because it's missing that vodka note, the boozy note, which is for me is a good news. To some may not be a good news. So yeah, pros and cons are there, but I think overall value-wise, price is good on this. The longevity, I think, because our weathers are so hot, that's why it's not lasting more than 3.5 hours, but it will be like somewhere like 7.5 to 8 out of 10 for performance in general. And you can use it for a very long time, 100 ml. Presentation is very beautiful. I have no issue with this presentation. I just absolutely love it. Man, open. Using, yeah. See, it looks like a Kilian presentation or something niche. So for me, I have no issue with that. Just the two things I can think of is it's not super beast mode on me. And second thing is it's a very simple, safe perfumes. So for office work, let's say it reminds me of a perfume called the Body Shop White Musk. A little bit like that, a little bit like there's another perfume I just can't remember. There's thousands of perfumes I reviewed, but there's a fragrance I had. Maybe it was Moschino Uvumo. If you like that citrusy, musky, it is kind of similar to that, but it's not exactly. So it's just a powdery, a little bit of a floral at the heart. So it is something you should try first. Do not blind buy. The original Kismet for me was a better release than this, but I will use it casually in the summer's day until winter comes. For that, it's a good perfume. I give it overall 7 out of 10 from Maison Alhmabra Lattafa. This is called Kismet Moscow. Reminds me of a fragrance called Moscow Mule. I don't remember which house it was, but maybe Juliet Has a Gun or something. I don't remember. Moscow Mule, one of the niche houses. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's do your anticipated release, like a list. You guys wanted a list of Ahmed Al Maghribi top 10. I have it today. Let's see how that goes. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.